Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. Oh, yes, sir. I feel like Flair right there. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the one and the only, the big time show that is being seen and heard live right now as we speak. I'm here. In the background, back with me is I feel like the Undertaker right now. I feel like the Undertaker. I feel like I'm rising up through the floor as we get ready to talk about these Dallas Cowboys. I've been with you all week, you know. This is the last time that you will see me prior to the game. This is the last time. hello to everybody. Let me share because I'm in a lot of different places. I'm in a place right now where I haven't been in a while. Um, I don't know what it looked like. I don't know who's on there. I'm just gonna say hello to you anyway. I'm here right now. I see it now. Hello to everybody that's on Instagram. Haven't been with you guys in a while, but I'm live right now there on Instagram. Good to be back. It's been a minute. We're just gonna see how this gonna roll. Want to say hello to everybody that as you come in. Hope you come in and hit the like button. What's going on? I'm gonna speak to everybody in just a second as you come in. If you're, I don't know where you are. You can be on Twitter. You're on Instagram. Uh, YouTube page of the Big Time Show as and Facebook, the Big Time Show channel there. Wherever you're watching me from, I'm on Kick right now. I'm trying to stretch the program, y'all. So whoever's here, hey, God bless you. I realize that my brother Law Nation is on. I know he's on right now. So I know a lot of folks over there with Law, but this might be my only time that I can come on. Got a lot of stuff to do today, so I can't come on in my regular time, which is at 3 o'clock Central Time. So this is the time that I have, and I hope I can get some folks in here. Trust me, I will be in there with Law too. Uh, Great content creator, as we all know. But it's my only time. So, what's going on? Let me see who's here so far. Who's spoken? Miss Verdi, how you doing? Miss Verdi is in the building. Miss Verdi Hinton. Appreciate you so much. Ty Church in the building. Chuck B. How you doing? How you doing? Let me see if somebody's on Instagram. It's been so long since I've been on there. Folks probably thought I done retired my account. So we just got to see exactly. Let me see if I can type something in to see if I can see the comment from Instagram. I just want to see how this gonna look. Okay, yeah, I won't see it on the screen with you guys, but I have to go to Instagram to see it. Okay, I see it now. All right, I typed it in. All right, so this restream has not done that. I don't understand why. It's crazy. Mike C, how you doing, sir? What up with you? Yes, sir. CD's a great play for you. Great play. You can expect him to get loose tomorrow. I'm expecting that. All right, y'all. I don't want to waste time because I don't know how much time you got. Ty Church, you say we got to talk. Type it in, Doc. Type it in. See what you're talking about. Let's see here. Tomorrow, huge game. Huge. It's getting bigger by the hour. It's a game where you can actually get back into the thick of things, or with a loss, the narrative and the whole just got a whole lot bigger. It really is that simple. This is me talking. If you're talking about doing something this particular season, it is a must-win game. No question. Last week against Carolina, in my view, was a must-win game. The only reason why you're not just incredibly hurt by it is because it's simply because the Washington Commanders and Philadelphia Eagles lost. So, and the Giants won, but Giants are behind us, so I'm really not worried about people that are behind us. People that are in front of us, What I was talking about is since they lost and we lost, nothing was gained or lost. So we're really in the same spot that we were in last week. And so um, now we have to make sure that we handle the business this week, at least do our part, which of course is just winning, and then let the chips fall where they may. We need to win. There's no question. Excuse me. I think that is one of those games that you gotta pull it out. And we need to win badly. Now, in the process of that, it's going to be tough because simple things. Our defense is not good at all. It's horrible. Can't get no worse, can it? So I'm looking at it and saying can't do nothing but go up from here. So I don't know what that means, but we'll see if the guys step up. Okay. Offensively, the question is, can they stay hot? According to what we believe and what all fingers are kind of pointing this way, it looks like not only is CD coming back, but there's a possibility that Booker is coming back. It's a possibility that Turpin is coming back. So when you add these elements into the offense, then that's not a liability, that's an asset. So you figure that the offense probably is going to get even better. With CD back, that probably will change the way a defense plays us because it's just too many weapons. Instead of having single high, you probably going to get the shell coverage back now with the two safeties on each hash now, which means that the running game should be open a little bit more because teams are going to be scared to go one-on-one with CD and George Pickens out there together. It's really common sense football. And so that only helps. If the running game is going well, then that means that Dak Prescott is going to be going well. And I expect the offense to do exactly what they've been doing all season long, and that is put points on the board. It's just no question. It's simple. The question is, however, is of course, as I just said earlier, is on the defensive end. Will we finally show up enough that we can do it? I see my frat brother just joined in, man. Daniel, Nope. Nope. I've been looking for you. I think you still got the same number. Nope. Listen to me on Instagram. Inbox me or direct message me. I need your email. I need your phone number. Yeah. Address, everything. I need everything on you, Nope. Y'all forgive me. I'm talking to my line brother here. Inbox, yeah, you got me. I see you. I need you to direct message me your name. I already know your name. Good Lord. Give me your phone number. I need your email. I need your address. I need that. All right. Appreciate all you guys that are joining in on Instagram. I just saw you over there. All right. Thank you, Nope. Good to see you, boy. We gotta catch up real quick. All right. Defense. What's up, Jay Bryant? I see you. Instagram. I'm watching right now, y'all, on Instagram. So I may be a little behind. I mean, I could switch over and come back to y'all on that's here, but I'm a little bit there. But I see you. I see you, Jay. I see all you people that are on here. Appreciate all you guys. Everybody hit that like button for me if you don't mind. Do me a favor, hit that like button. I need you. I need you to do that for me. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much. Hit that like button. Listen, if you want to contribute to the podcast by Cash App, y'all see it there under my name. It's $ the Big Time Show. If you want to do it by stars, or if you're watching by Facebook, uses the stars. Uh, if you have, um, on YouTube, Daniel, I see you doing it for me. If you have, I got you. If you have YouTube, if you're watching by YouTube, use that. Oh Jesus, the cat, not the cash yet, but the super chat there. Let me get that right. If you want to become a member, you can. You just click that same button there, and you can do it right there and press it, and you have options on becoming a member. You can do it there. Let me ask y'all this question before I get started. I mean, I already started. I just need to see where y'all head is. I need y'all to type in the score tomorrow. I just want to see the vibe that I'm getting here. I started off. I think it's going to be a shootout. I don't think nobody is going to stop nobody. That's what I think. I think there are going to be some key points in the game where if whoever defense can stop, how many times will the Cowboys defense make Washington punt football? That's big. How many times will the Washington Commanders make the Cowboys punt the football? Those are what I almost consider extra possessions, especially with our offense. And I just don't think nobody can stop it, especially when we're at full strength like this. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I don't see nobody stopping the Cowboys offense. I can see us stopping ourselves. Hey, son, I see my son on here. I'm on Instagram. I see it. I need everybody, if you're on Instagram, I need you to type in the score. My son just put in on Instagram 38-34. I got you. I see Ty Church. That Cowboys 48-18. Good Lord. Chuck B 27-24. Verdi says 38-34. Anybody else? I need to know exactly what y'all are thinking. Let me tell you what my score is. I think it's gonna be 41-35. I think it's gonna be an old-fashioned shootout. I really do. I don't think nobody gonna stop anybody. For all of you thinking that, our defense just gonna come in and all of a sudden, it would be shocking. Of course, I would welcome it, but just the idea of thinking they just feel to just, turn over just a total new leaf. I just can't. I just can't see it. I understand, Ty Church, but we make second and third string people look good. I see you, Jay. Jay Bryan says I'm quiet right now because I'm watching film and evaluating each week. I can't predict them because of the defense. Exactly. I can almost predict the offense though. I don't think, especially with Lamb coming back, just him alone. I mean that just takes it up to another level. I just don't see nobody that can stop this offense. I just don't. I don't. Somebody really got to do something, unless, barring injury, if Dak gets hurt or something like that, then I understand it. But I just don't see anybody really stopping this offense at all. All right. I don't see it. All right. I really don't. Talib, hey, brother. Talib says 34-24 Cowboys. Got you. I really don't. Now, in evaluating the tape, I guess that's a good transition since Jay just said that. I guess that's a good transition to when he says you can't predict them because of the defense. Well, of course, as we all know by now, the defense have taken another turn. Of course, with Trayvon Diggs not playing tomorrow because of a concussion that he got at home. Yeah. I ain't gonna do that again because I did it all yesterday. I was on 2 or 3 shows. By now, if you ain't seen my rant about Trayvon Diggs, you probably need to go to my channels and go look back and get your laugh on about Trayvon Diggs getting a concussion, not on the football field, but at home. Lord have mercy today. Not in practice. He got a full concussion. I wish y'all would type in one more time. At home, just type that in. He got it. I ain't want to do what I did yesterday, but I guess I ain't let it go. I guess I haven't let it go. It causes you to think, what in the world happened at home that'll make you lose memory for 1 or 2 seconds and you get concussion protocol? It happened? Y'all ain't typing it in. I need you to. Where did it happen at, y'all? Y'all know I'm a preacher, so I have to drive my point home. It happened where? Oh God! It happened at home. A concussion, a full-fledged concussion. Let me stop. Yeah. Some just ain't adding up. Something ain't right. I see the legend Starboy boy. See you in the building. What's up, Starboy? I always acknowledge the legends who come in and come hang with your boy. The great Starboy is in the building. Verdi said, "Who was that?" Let me get back to that. I saw another score that was a close one. What was that? Williams says 23-20. Aubrey wins it with a field goal. I don't care what the score, it's just a long win, but I got it. I got them losing. Oh boy, yeah. It happened at home. It did. Yeah, Starboy, I heard the same thing. I just, I was being with a comedy show because I kind of heard Nate Newton yesterday. For those that didn't hear Nate, I forgot which program it was in, so I don't want to. But he was on one of them, and they brought it up, and Nate kind of was vague, but you can read in between the lines or what he was kind of like what he was saying. He was saying like, let's hold up. He had a little issue. He had a little issue at the house. He had a little issue. He didn't say that, but you kind of figure what he talking about. He had a little issue. So what they're saying is that he had a little problem with a young lady, It can happen like that, y'all. I don't want to get into that because we weren't there. All we know, he in concussion protocol, and obviously something happened. Yeah, Tiger Woods. There you go, stop. Yeah, sometime, we're talking about a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Trayvon is not married. Young lady he's dealing with, I don't know if it was his baby mama or not. It was a young lady there, and things obviously got out of hand for whatever the reason was, and the young lady probably seemed like she had something to say, and that turned into something else, and now the brother, is in concussion protocol. Now you do the math, you do the use your own imagination. Some of y'all brothers that's on this live right now, y'all, some of y'all been in that position before. You understand? So it's not hard to figure out kind of what's going on here. Yeah, exactly. Get it? I wasn't there. All I know is he's not going to be on the field Sunday. So something obviously happened. God bless him. However, the problem with Diggs being out is that he's in the proverbial fish grease right now. He is. It's a lot of people that are ready and a lot of fan base that is ready for him to go. You're going to have a lot of people that's going to clown him slightly because of this concussion and how. He's been very vocal. And in turn, the coach has been vocal in his own slick way. Coach Eberflus, who I'm talking about. When they started talking about the grits, you heard Coach Eberflus say, "I don't like grits." So this is what we're talking about here. Earlier, I believe it was the Jet game. Trayvon did not start. That was a coaching decision. I don't know if that was Schottenheimer. It probably came as a suggestion from Eberflus, so that probably didn't sit too well. Changes. They're promising changes for this game here, whether that's scheme, whether that's personnel. We'll all find all that out tomorrow. But there's going to be the only real change is you're going to see probably a little bit more blitzing, and you're probably going to see, which means that you're going to be in man coverage just a little bit more. But he's still going to be in the zone. Let me tell y'all something about man. For those that haven't played ball, and a lot of y'all are just singling out about, okay, the corners need to be in man defense. Bland, you've heard me say this week, Bland and Diggs made all pro by playing, man defense, which is the truth. However, there's more to it than just that. Like if you're in man defense, the part that everybody ain't thinking about is that everybody else is in man. That means your linebackers in man. That means your safeties are in man. And so now the question now becomes, if that is the case, if they are in man, do y'all trust y'all linebackers to cover tight ends and man-to-man defense? Do you trust Donovan Wilson in man defense? Think about it. Because see, when you're asking that's asking a lot. I even fast forward in a couple weeks. When Sanborn comes back, and he's coming back, and his man defense, do you trust Sanborn to cover somebody in man? When you be careful what you ask for now. I'm just saying, be careful what you ask for, because it goes beyond Diggs and Bland, or Elam and Bland, or Reddy Stewart and Bland, and whoever else you're gonna have back there. I'm just saying now, we'd be real careful. Be real careful what you're asking for. Now, I'm in total agreement with Ty Church. The real truth of it is that the Cowboys last week, these are facts now. Last week we were in 90 over. It was over 90, Ty Church, by 91. About 91% zone, which means you were 9% man. You can't do that. Now that part you can't do. So the question is, where is the balance? Really, be honest with you, it's not going to be balanced, because it's still going to be zone. You got to keep people in front of you, because I don't trust our guys playing man to man. I'm not even sure about Bland playing man. I'm being honest with you, because I'm not sure that they're healthy enough Even if Diggs were there, I'm not sure if Diggs and Bland were healthy enough to play, man. I'm not sure. Which may be the reason why we've seen a lot. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know. I don't think they're healthy. Not 100%. Not enough to say let's go. So my thing would be like a lot of this, of course, and Jay Bryan is here. A lot of this is going to be dependent upon, you know, down and distance. Like if it's 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, you know, that's a good place to go and crank this man defense up. But if it's 3rd and 7 and above, you know, you may not see. You may not see a lot of man on 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. Unless we're blitzing, of course, which I think that's going to happen on a few occasions as well. But Eberflus going to stick with his zone. Maybe if we bring that thing down, you know, Ty says 75%, but I don't know if that might be too much. I just don't. It depends on how we look in man. See what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff we don't really know about. Like if we can't cover nobody, and I'm talking about guys still wide open because they getting outran in man, then you know we wasting. You know, the zone is just gonna be that way. We just gotta play it better. And I don't think nobody really thought about that. Like, could it be that the reason why we're running so much zone is because we can't run? So you got to try to keep them in front. I'm serious. I've never thought, just because they're playing don't mean they're right. I never thought Diggs or Bland was 100%. I never thought that. Bland just coming off feet. You know, his feet are messed up. I don't think he's right. I know Diggs ain't right. I can see that. And so maybe the zone in essence was, you know, in a strange way was there to protect them, trying to keep everybody in front of them because they know they can't run, chase these guys on no crossing routes, can't chase them on a slant route, can barely catch, can barely keep up with them on a fly route. We already know the double move kills them. We saw that. So, I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe the zone is there to protect them. I'm serious. I don't know. I get it. If you went 91%, I believe without a doubt. Because see, I'm already knowing the blitz part is coming. Because there's nowhere in the world, and if you do it, you're stupid. But there's nowhere in the world you just about to let Jaden Daniels just sit back there, take pictures before he throw the ball, and then he can run it. You gonna have to blitz. And I don't think our front four can get there. It's just not gonna happen. I mean, he down here taking pictures, waving at folks before he throw the ball. You got to go ahead and send people in. Whether that's blitzing the linebacker, whether it's blitzing the nickel corner, which I like better than the linebacker. Blitz a nickel corner. I expect this to be, in other words, what I'm trying to tell you is this. I wouldn't be surprised, y'all, tomorrow if we see a lot of nickel. Because you're going to need some speed if you're going to blitz. You got to make Daniels uncomfortable. I mean, you might blitz line. You can go linebacker too, but I don't know. I don't care who Washington have on the lineup either. I understand Terry McLaughlin's not playing. I'm not sure. Is Debo playing tomorrow? I haven't heard the final thing about Debo, who I call the Cowboy Killer. Debo is a Cowboy Killer. So I don't know if he's playing. Yeah, Jalen gonna run on you. Yeah, he gonna get on out of there. I wasn't trying to say it'd be funny either, Verdi. Y'all know I'm from Memphis. I'm living in Memphis. My southern slang make you laugh a little bit, you know. I understand. I get it, you know. But he'll get out on you. Jalen will run on. Jalen is a dangerous dude. So far, this may be the best quarterback that we will be playing this year. Hurts is not. I think Jalen is a better thrower of the football than Jalen Hurts is. He's equivalent, he's equivalent in running. Both of them can run. Jalen can throw it the same way Caleb Williams can throw it. That's who Jalen kind of reminds you of. He's a little bit more stable though, as far as seeing the field. He sees the field better than Caleb Williams, so he's better than Caleb. Caleb can run on you too, but I think Jalen is a better quarterback than that. Jalen is better than Russell Wilson. Jaden is better than Bryce Young. This is the best quarterback that we'll see, and he's dangerous, super dangerous. He's better than Justin Fields. Okay. Somebody said Debo is playing. Okay, cool. He's a Cowboy killer, so he has to be accounted for. So it's gonna be a tough game, man. I really do. I think both. Unless the defense show up, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they show up, then I'll be glad to say I was wrong. But I do not see us stopping them. I'm serious. I don't see them stopping us beyond a shadow of doubt. So that's why I said 41-35. Cowboys. I believe the Cowboys going to put up 40 tomorrow. I do. I think we're going to put up 40 tomorrow. I do. And I think that's just going to be a little bit too much. See, Dan Quinn going to get greedy and see the part that nobody haven't found out yet. And we haven't really seen it yet. But I got confidence in my quarterback right now. Let me show you what we haven't seen. We haven't seen nobody really come after that yet. The all-out blitz, the zero blitz. We haven't seen because the common sense thing is no defensive coordinator don't want to put their defense on an island like that when you got to deal with CD and Pickens and Ferg one-on-one. You don't want to do that. So you ain't going to just blitz like crazy. You see what I'm saying? We haven't seen it yet, but I got a feeling that Dan Quinn, because he's an aggressive, even though he's not called it, it's Joe, it's Joe Wick or whatever his name is. I forgot. The guy that coached with us. I believe they're going to come after Dak tomorrow. And I think Dak is going to make them pay. I believe Lamb and Pickens and Turpin and Ferg are going to make them pay. And that's what's going to get us up to 40 real quick, because you're going to make the mistake. See, you got Von Miller. You got Payne. Listen, these guys coming. You just can't sit back and just, I don't see Dan Quinn just blitzing 4 unless our line is just horrible, which is not. And because Dak really don't get touched a whole lot. And so I just think that Dan Quinn, to try to rattle Dak, because he's saying the same thing I'm saying, at least I think he is, about like I'm talking about Jay Dak. You just can't let Dak just sit back there and let him kill you. You see what I'm saying? That part, I just can't see them sitting back and just let Dak just dissect you. If I'm a coordinator, I got the talent there like that, I'm coming after him. You just got to show me. You're gonna have to show me. Because you ain't just that mobile. You know what I'm saying? Dak ain't just, he's doing good decisions with his legs this year. So far he is. But let's not think he Michael Vick or somebody. He ain't like that. Dak still looks, he ain't gonna beat you in the foot race. And so I'm coming after him. I'm coming after Dak if I'm a defensive coordinator. I just can't let you just kill me with Pickens and Lamb. You just sit back there waving to your little baby girls and waving to your future wife and all that type of stuff and checking to see if the Jordan brand tongue on your shoe is looking forward to the camera so you can get the right picture. And all. I ain't got time for all that. No. I'm finna steam you up a little bit. I got to find out, because nobody's tried Dak like that this year. And so what I'm saying is there's a little bit too much respect going on with Dak right now. And I want them to blitz Dak. Because I want 40 points. Because I got total confidence in Dak. I bet you Dak be sitting back like, dang, ain't nobody gonna blitz me. Oh shoot. I mean, I guess I just just tear y'all tail up then, I gonna tear you up, if y'all ain't gonna blitz me, I'm just gonna sit back here and kill you. I mean, whatever. I don't understand why nobody ain't coming after him. I don't understand it. I love it. I love the respect. I love it. But I got a feeling Dan Quinn is going to come after him tomorrow. I got a feeling. I really got that feeling that Dan Quinn coming after him. And that's why I say 41 points. I'm saying we're going to score 40 tomorrow. I say we're going to get, we're going to get 27 automatically. But I can see 40 tomorrow. I can. Well, I understand. Yeah, I understand. Commanders win. I understand. What was this? Gady, Donnelly. Google say, everybody gonna have an opinion. Washington probably is favored to win. Not surprising. They're the better team right now. Right now they are. But it ain't a big gap though. I'm not surprised. Let me pause right quick. I need to pause. I need your favor. I need a favor, y'all. I need a favor. I'm pausing for the calls. All right. I want this handled now. Y'all can do your boy this favor. It ain't gonna cost you much. All right. Here it is. I right now am for. Let's celebrate this together. All right, because it's gonna happen today. All right. I need y'all to do this for me. I am 4 subscribers away from 3,000 on YouTube. 4. If you are watching me on YouTube and you have not subscribed to my channel, and if you like my content, if you've seen me before, and you not subscribed, will you do me the favor of subscribing to this? I want to celebrate with y'all today. All right. If you're on Facebook and you have a YouTube account and you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, will you please go right now to the Big Time Show and celebrate? And let's get to these. I'm 4 subscriptions away from 3,000. This is a big milestone for me. I want to celebrate it with you today. I'll be so happy. If you're on Instagram, if you're on what up? What's up? Oh, I got the legend in here. My Kirby legend, Magic in the building. What's up, Mr. Hullum? How you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you. If you are on Instagram and you have not subscribed, I'm 2 away. I'm looking at it as we speak. I'm 2 subscriptions away from 3,000. I need your help. Can we do this together? What's up, Brian Thompson? How you doing? Well, I'm getting back to the show, but I want this done right now. I am 2 subscriptions away. Share it, y'all. If you're on YouTube, will you do me the favor this one time and share it? Gaudy, appreciate you, Gaudy Donnelly. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Appreciate you, man. Hallelujah, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know who it was, but we made it. Man, look. Ain't nothing like the Big Time Show family. I don't know if it was you, Gaudy. I believe it was you. What's that, Gady? Am I pronouncing it right? Gady, Donnelly, am I right? And I'm up to 3,001 now. Man, look. Look, y'all. Let me say this. Look, y'all made me. I'm almost done talking about the game now. Let me talk to y'all. Let me talk to y'all. And a lot of people I still think are with Law, and they're there. Oak Cliff, man, I appreciate it. Listen, y'all. I started this in the pandemic. I've always kind of, I've always done on Facebook. I used to call it the Cowboy Report. I used to do it with my son. He was a baby and all that type of stuff. And I was just doing it. Then in the pandemic, I just started because I'm a Cowboy fan, Los Angeles Lakers fan, all that type of stuff. And I just started saying, well, let's see. Everybody doing a podcast. When you first start doing a podcast, you're not making money unless you have sponsors. And so I just said, let me just do it. I started out with Podbean. I was just using my voice. I wasn't doing it live. But I really robbed myself because on my personal Facebook page, I have almost about 4,000 people that follow me. Once you add in what I do for a living in the professional world, and of course I'm an assistant pastor, you figure I have somewhat of a little following, and I do. And I use that and I said one day, let me just go live and just see what'll happen. I'm talking Cowboy. Everybody know I'm a Cowboy fan. And, scrolled up, slowly but surely just start growing, put it out there. And all of a sudden, I joined all these Cowboy groups, spread it out, and the show just started growing. So really in about 3.5 years, at least on YouTube, I am now, thanks to you guys, I am now over the 3,000 mark now. 3,001. 3,001 subscribers. So obviously, I got to give y'all the credit because y'all followed me. You know what I'm saying? Or subscribe to me. Hey, I'm just talking what everybody else talk for some reason. I guess a few people across the country like me, and I celebrate you guys. It's grown. The channels now because of you guys. My YouTube channel is monetized because of you guys. My Facebook, the Big Time Show page, is monetized. I got about 1,600 people that follow me over there on Facebook. Instagram, I got, I think, right at 2,000 people that follow me on Instagram. Twitter, I ain't really just focused in, locked in on Twitter. I have, I think, about 900 or so on Twitter. I need to grow that, but start kind of locking in on that and grow that. But the bottom line is the channels are successful, and it's only because of you guys. Got it. Yeah, I get a check from YouTube. Yeah, I do. I do. I ain't gonna say it's great, but it's good. It's okay. Yeah, appreciate. Yeah, William, you in England, and see the show is international because of people like William, people like Joe. These people have been with me almost from the beginning. In Italy, and in England, and the reason why I like those two guys because they're always here, but they're not on the time frame that we are on here in America. When I come on at 7:00 at night, it's about 3, 4 in the morning in Italy. And Joe is here every trip, just about every show. It's just unbelievable. William pops in on me. I don't know the time difference. William, type in your time now. It is 11:51 here in Memphis, Tennessee. What time is it over there in England? What city are you in? Type that in for us. I know. Give me the city name and the time. Your time right now over there in England. I'd just be interested to know because this is sacrifice when you got people like that that will stay up with you and and just come in just to talk. And it's awesome. My son just showed up because he happy because he knows I'm over 3,000. Come on in, boy. Y'all say hello to my son right there. There he is. He happy. It's 5:51 in Brighton. I'm assuming that's a city, William. Brighton, England. So it's 5:51. So we're talking almost about a 5 hour difference from here. So when I come on at 7, we're talking like, so when William sees me at 7, it's early in the morning over there in England. So I mean, like, I can't help but celebrate people like that. You know what I'm saying? They could be asleep. You know what I'm saying? Instead, they want to come hang and talk cowboy talk. Uh, hey, God, hey, it's just look cash. We'll take it. Whatever it's for, it's more than what I had. But you know what I'm saying? So I'll take it. But I want to thank all of you, whether you've been with me for 3 years or you've been with me for 3 minutes. I want to thank all of you for making this happen. The show is here and it's growing, obviously, and we just gonna keep rolling with it. Thank all of you for doing all that. Thank you. Um, Mike Brown Sr. Appreciate you popping in on me on Instagram. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I see you over there. What we got here? All right, let's get back to the game. All right, let me get back to the game. Thank you, son. Thank you, son. 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. Man, I appreciate all of you so much. I'm happy. I might do a post on Facebook about that. Appreciate y'all guys so much. Now, back to the game. Matter of fact, I'm done talking. I'll let you in celebration for y'all. This is what we're gonna do. I'll let y'all close it out. Let me make sure I got everything on, because I ain't done this in a while. But I'll do it today in tribute to you guys. Let's do this. Right there at the bottom, you just seen call-in line is now open. Call-in line is now open. Talking about the game. And other Cowboys things that make sense. That's what we'll do. I am a coach. My son is 11 and I am 52. 52, and I have coached. I coached him, flag football, that is. Get out the way and let the real coaches get him in football. He just played his first year of tackle football, where he played middle linebacker, and he also played offensive guard, and he was, let's say it like this, the transition from flag football to real tackle football was great. He was one of the leading tacklers, playing middle linebacker, called defenses. Finished up with 2 sacks. Should have had 5. He should have had 5. One, he had him in the grass, kind of let him go, and his other teammates cleaned it up. Still was about a 4-yard loss, but he put his hand on first. I wanted him to take him out, but he didn't do that. The other 2, it was not considered a sack. He tackled him, but it was at the line of scrimmage, so it wasn't necessarily a sack. But I'm looking for big things. I can't wait to football next year. Had a great first year. He was awesome, but he also plays basketball. He's on an AAU team playing basketball, and he's real good in that as well so far. He's an athlete, and he's an honor roll student. Yeah, he's an honor roll student. That's the main thing. So there it is. But listen, the call-in line is open. Y'all want to talk about the game? I'm opening it up to you now. You can call in right now and just tell whatever you want to talk about as far as the game goes. We can talk about that. Yes, 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 yes. Now you know I'm gonna take it down now if nobody don't call in. 901-654-6853. Those of you that are on Instagram, you can call in as well. 901-654-6853. You can call in as well. My son is very smart. He's been an honor roll student his whole life. Very proud of him. Very proud of him. Good kid. Don't give me any problems. Good kid. Great kid. Very smart. William says the thought on the trade before deadline. I just sum it up like this, William. I'm tired of the trades for depth. Give me another George Pickens type trade. When I say that, I want to trade for impact. Like you plug in a guy, and that guy is gonna make a difference. I don't want no more. I don't want any depth pieces again. I don't want that. So I think, to be honest with you, I think I know the fan base. Let's put Diggs in there. Everybody type in real quick. Y'all ready to get rid of Diggs? You care what you ask for. I think the Cowboys, I wouldn't be surprised if we trade Diggs. I don't think Diggs is right. I'm saying I don't think his head is right with us right now. It hadn't been right. You got to go back. He's they took the money from him. Well, I ain't gonna say they took it. It was in his contract that if he didn't rehab in Dallas, they were gonna take his money away. They did it. I don't think that set well with him. That happened, and then of course Michael Parsons gone. That was his best friend, and we all saw how connected they were together, especially before Michael got out of here. That obviously can't make him feel well. And then he's going after coaches or the coaching scheme. I ain't saying he's going after him, but he's complaining about it. And then the coach comes in public and goes after him through the press. And I just think that he's wearing out his welcome. Most people think that he doesn't. What's up, old? I got Magic Johnson in there. Y'all don't understand that this is a legend right here. The great Owen Hullum. He switched over from Instagram. I knew it was you, old dog. He popped in on me over there. Thank you. We used to call him Magic back in the day because he had the beard. He looked like Magic. He played like Magic. Appreciate you, OG, popping in on me. So I think that Diggs, I don't really think he's all in mentally. I ain't worried about physically because I don't think he's 100% right in the first place. And I think that we're not going to keep him next year anyway. So whatever you get for him, it only helps you that way. You just hate for him to, you cut him and then you walk him out free and, let him go free. You get something back for him. I think Diggs is the one that is a big one. God, it says, Coach, how come Jerry didn't sign Parsons during the offseason? He didn't want to leave the boys. Dumbest thing ever. Saying defense top nothing. I don't know about that. He said that he wanted to leave, and I know some people say that's a negotiation tactic, but if you really didn't want to leave, then you would have took the contract. Now, Jerry said he wasn't going to offer no more than $40 million. And that's what he didn't offer more than that. And then he said, well, you just play out the season. And that was really the only two options. Negotiations are hard sometimes. Sometimes you say things to try to get a response, and that's negotiation. But his agent, to his credit, and he's my fraternity brother, Dave McGalley, worked out a deal, obviously, with the Green Bay Packers. And trust me, Michael Parsons not saying $47 million. He wasn't going to get $47 million here. No way. So, I mean, what you going to do? You gonna 47-40. You know, money sometimes. Yeah, he said last November. Yeah, that's what you say when you plan on staying. But situations change. Money changes things. And then treatment changes things too. I think that their negotiation got personal. I don't think it was business. I think it was personal. And usually when it gets personal, it gets messy. And then usually there's some type of divorce that happens. And I think that's really what happened. Since you're a new family member, Gady, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Gady. I'm just going to call you Mr. Donnelly. I'm just going to say that, Mr. Donnelly. I'm assuming you're a male. I don't even know if you're a male or a female. I'm just going to assume you're a male. I'm going to say Mr. Donnelly. How about that? Because I don't want to mispronounce your first name. I hope I was pronouncing it right. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. Is it Gady or Gotti? Which one, first or second one? Gady is the first one, or the second one, Gotti? I don't know which one it is, but I know I can read Donnelly, so I'm cool. Here's the last thing that y'all ain't gonna like. And I'm gonna hammer this home because it bears it needs discussion. I really need y'all here because some of y'all heard me, but then there's a lot of people here that have not heard me talk about this. I need y'all to get out of your feelings real quick. And I need you to jump into the shoes of a true GM, not Jerry Jones, of a true GM. In the case of George Pickens. All right. Okay. All right, Gady. All right, thank you. I got you. Listen. In the case, but I need you to think like the Jones. I don't want you to think like yourself. I need you to think like the Jones family. So that means I need you to think like Jerry, which means you're cheap. That's about the best I can put it. I don't want you to think like the Jones family. That means that you're cheap. You're not you. You're thinking like Stephen Jones now. That means you're cheap. You're also thinking along the lines, because we've heard the Jones family say this. Why would we pay one person this amount of money when we can get 3 for that amount? We've heard the Jones family say that. All right. So those are your parameters. Now you're thinking like the Jones family. Okay. In the case of George Pickens answered the call these last 3 weeks. Everybody had questions about him. Everybody was wondering, is he this? Is he that? Is he a true number one? Can he perform? Can he put up numbers? He did all that. He ain't got to prove that no more. Everybody know. George Pickens is the man. It ain't no question. He's one of them type dudes. He's a number one receiver who can go to another team and be their number one. And as long as he got a quarterback, he can put up big numbers. Yeah, I think he's gonna put up big numbers here as long as Dak is healthy. I'm expecting Pickens to have over 1,000 yards this season. Bam. Okay. Pickens came in on a rookie deal. This is his last year. So he ain't getting paid, but I don't know what his salary is this year, but whatever it is, it's cheap. It's a rookie deal. We all know the situation with Pickens. We got him for this year. I knew, and so did a lot of you, knew that with Pickens here, this offense was gonna go like it is now. Most of us knew this. All right. Here it is. Watch this. Watch this. If Pickens is playing it out, it's safe to say that Pickens is putting himself in a position probably to get at least minimum average per year, $30 million. It's just no question about it. It's no question. It's no other way you look at it. The reason why I'm saying 30 is because of this. The franchise tag for this season, for a wide receiver is $28 million. I mean, that's what the franchise tag is. He's gonna get 30. Especially since his agent is my fraternity brother, who is the same agent as Michael Parsons. He's Michael Parsons' agent. You just saw what he just got. He got $7 more million with Green Bay than Jerry offered. You already know George Pickens gonna get at least minimum 30. Minimum 30. Okay, here's the question though. Next year. Now, I remember what I said. You're thinking like the Jones, not yourself. Do you really believe that Jerry Jones is going to pay CeeDee Lamb $34 million and it's going up next year? And pay George Pickens 30? Come on, y'all. Y'all think about that. You know Jerry Jones ain't gonna pay that kind of money for two guys. That ain't gonna. He will fool me. I'm talking about long term. Okay. So depending on what you said right there, then let me go to the second option. The second option is this. You franchise Pickens next year, which sounds maybe a little more reasonable. However, there is a small caveat with that, and that is that Puka Nacua is up, and you know the Rams are going to pay him next year. And so the question is, how much is Puka going to get paid? Now, remember when it comes to negotiations, it ain't about how good you are. It's almost about who's next. You know, Trevor Lawrence ain't got no business getting paid what he got paid. Some would say Dak shouldn't have got paid what he got paid. You know, Golf shouldn't have got paid what he got, but they were next. And so because they were next, they was either coming up to be one of the highest paid guys in the league. So you figure Puka is going to be up there because of the value that he has in the Ram organization. Okay. So Puka is going to get, is he going to get Justin Jefferson money? I wouldn't doubt it. You know, we talking 34, 35. I mean, CD is 34, this season. Puka may jump up to maybe 35, 36. He might get 40. He might. He might say, I want to be the highest paid. The Rams are going to give it to him. Okay? If that happens, the franchise tag for the wide receiver position goes up again. So the question is, how far, right now it's 28. If it was the franchise or wide receiver this season, it would be automatically $28 million. So you figure with Puka going up, he's going to bump it up more. So you might figure that the franchise tag just might be $30 million by itself. So the question now becomes, if you're not going to pay Pickens long term, would you pay him with a franchise tag just to keep him another year? But keep in mind, that's $30 million automatically off your salary cap for one man, which is what a lot of teams would not do. And so to quit that, and that's expensive. But in order to keep this offense loaded like that, you just might, if you're not gonna pay him long term, you just might have to go ahead and offer him that. Gady, let me say it like this. Parsons has more track record than Pickens. He had 4 years worth of proof for Jerry. Never got in trouble, always produced, whatever. So to pay him that type of money, you were safe in paying that. You're not doing that with Pickens. You only got half of a year with Pickens, and then you got the reputation or whatever it was in Pittsburgh, which I'm quite sure they know a little bit more than we do. And you're not going to invest that type of commitment into a guy that you've only known for about 4 months. You got to let him play it out, which is what George was going to do anyway. I can't blame George. I'm gonna prove it. Yeah, and all he doing is trying to. He's impressing Dallas, but he's also, there are teams that are looking and saying like, wow. You don't think a team like, there's a feed into my last option in a minute. So here's my thing, y'all. Let me preface this by saying, I personally want Pickens to stay with Dallas. I do, because I know what that's gonna mean. Okay, I know what it'll mean. I know the offense is gonna be lethal, like they are now. I mean, I want Pickens to stay. But I'm also smart enough to know how the Jones family operates. They're cheap. And Pickens is gonna be expensive. There ain't no doubt about that. Whether it's franchise tag or whether you do him long term, he's gonna be expensive. It ain't no question. And that's just not what the Jones family do. They don't. Not at the wide receiver position. They'll pay linemen. They'll pay the quarterback. They paid Lamb. They had no choice but to pay Lamb, but they let go of Amari Cooper. They let go of Dez. They let go of Cole Beasley. I'm not saying they're on the same level. I'm just saying they don't have no problem letting good receivers go. They don't. And Pickens, you have 2 number ones. Cowboys don't do that. They just don't. They don't do that. I hope they change their philosophy. I hope they do, but they just don't do that. We just don't. We ain't like that. Philadelphia would do that. Miami would do that. You know what I'm saying? There are teams that will do that. They'll be glad to do it. Dallas is just not one of them. We're cheap. We thought that Mingo was going to be the answer. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. So, based off of that, I have no other choice but to give the third and final conclusion. Well, fourth. So, if you're not going to pay him long-term or franchise, are you just going to let him walk out the door for nothing? I mean, that's where you're at. You're just gonna let him walk out the door for nothing? If you know you're not gonna sign him. See, it's not up to Pickens, it's up to the Jones family. And if you already know what you're not going to do, then you saying we just had a 1-year rental and that's it, and you don't get nothing for him. In other words, what George Pickens did these last 3 weeks is that he boosted up his trade value. He did. And it would be smart. Hello. I ain't saying you're going to do it, but I'm saying it would be very smart if you know you're not going to sign him. If you know you're not going to give him the franchise tag, and you just going to let him walk out of here free. And it's not necessarily free, because everybody knows if he walks out for nothing, we get our 3rd round pick back. But I mean, his trade value right now is way more than a 3rd round pick by itself. You actually could get something for George Pickens right now. Let me just tell you something. Right now as we speak, you don't think that the Buffalo Bills would love to add this dude Pickens to Josh Allen right now in a conference where everybody's trying to beat the Chiefs, trying to get over the Chiefs? You don't think a team like the Los Angeles Chargers wouldn't love a George Pickens this season, trying to make sure that they can get over the hump of the Kansas City Chiefs. You don't think that a Jacksonville Jaguar team who's up and coming, you don't think a piece like Pickens would carry them to the next level? I'm just going down the AFC. I'm just going down the AFC. I don't want to trade them within the NFC. I'll trade them in the AFC because teams would bite on it. You'll get more than a third for George Pickens right now. That's all you're going to get if you just let him walk. You can at least get a third, maybe a fifth. His trade value has never been as higher than it is right now. Ain't no telling what a team will give up for a dude like Pickens. That's a Super Bowl trading piece for a team that's saying, look, you give Josh Allen George Pickens. You don't think Buffalo's saying we going to the Super Bowl? I'm just saying, I don't want it, but I'm saying you'll be wrong as an organization if you've made the decision that you're not going to pay this dude. You have to entertain. Okay, let's just see what we can get. Let's just entertain phone calls. I don't care nothing about Green Bay's first round picks. And if your answer is, oh, well, we'll just draft a receiver in the first round. Man, please. We could have did that this year. Why would you think we traded for Pickens? We could have went and got Ted this year. We could have got McMillan this year. We could have got Luther Burden this year. We could have got all the receivers that was up there. I mean, Matthew Golden. We could have did all that this year. No, we traded for George Pickens because we thought Pickens was better than everybody coming out the draft this year. And he is. So if you're a smart organization, and yes, the trade deadline is what, a couple weeks away? If you know you ain't going to sign him, I would entertain it. I ain't say I would do it. It just, if you make me an offer, yeah, like that, 49ers. I wouldn't give him to the 49ers. I want him out the NFC. I'm not helping nobody in the NFC. I'm going AFC, and I know every AFC team that's pretty good is after one team. No matter what their record is, and everybody see what's getting ready to happen, the Chiefs are about to make a run again. Look, everybody has to see the Ravens, the whoever's leading the AFC North, which is the Steelers right now. All them, look, Buffalo, all these teams know they got to see the Chiefs. The Colts is leading in the North. I mean, the South, the AFC South. The Colts know they got to see the Chiefs. Everybody has to see the Chiefs. If you talking about winning, and right now, Patrick Mahomes is just like Michael Jordan. He just stopping folks from getting to the next level. All the championships, Jordan stopped. He stopped the Mailman and Stockton and all these teams. Gary Payton and Kemp and everybody, Magic. Jordan stopped everybody from winning championship because you just needed something to get over that hump. Mahomes is just like that in the AFC. You got to get over the hump. As great as Josh Allen is, he ain't great enough. He's not great enough. He can have 5 MVPs. He's not great enough. As great as Lamar Jackson is, ain't great enough. And a George Pickens might be that final piece that probably will get you over the hump. And so you got to entertain it. I know y'all don't like it. I know you may not agree with it. But if you know you ain't going to pay George Pickens, you might need to entertain trading him to get something. I mean, get you, since they love the draft, since the Cowboys love the draft so much, why not get additional pick? Why not? That's what they love. They already got one extra first round pick coming up in next year's draft, one extra first round pick in next year's draft. But why not get the first? You got an extra one here. Why not pick up an extra third and pick up an extra fifth or pick up an extra fourth or whatever you want to do. Pickens good enough to get you a second, though. Pickens is good enough to get you a second. I don't think nobody give you a first. I mean, even though he's good enough, talent-wise, he's good enough for a first-round pick, too, but ain't nobody going to give him no first round. You might sneak a team, a different team, you might get a second. I'm just telling y'all. And William brings up a great point. And depending on tomorrow and Denver, we got Denver at Denver after that. Cowboys lose these two next games. Okay. I ain't saying Pickens, but somebody getting traded. I really believe it's gonna be Diggs. And I believe that if there really is a concussion, it's gonna take about 2 weeks to get him out of here. So why would you, and some people are saying that's the reason why Diggs is sitting out, because it's going to set up. You see how Sanborn has been out? This will be the third week. Well, guess what, y'all? If it's a concussion protocol and he follows the same line, that'll run you straight into the trade deadline. And that way he don't get hurt anymore, and you can trade him. I'm talking about Diggs now. Some people are saying that because Diggs ain't going to play to this week. I doubt he plays next week. I doubt Diggs plays at all. I wouldn't be surprised if he stay out until the trade. I believe the Cowboys are getting ready to trade Diggs. I don't think by no means we trade away Pickens. I just said that if you know you're not going to do it, and I hope I am 1,000,000% wrong. I hope that the Cowboys sign him, whatever way it is, whether it's long term, whether it's a franchise tag. I hope. Got it. I understand what you're saying, but I think that needs to be entertained in the case of Pickens. The idea of just him walking away scot-free, that just don't sit well with me. That's me now. I just don't. I don't like this 1 year rental. I don't like it. See what I'm saying? You got to entertain it. And his trade value is incredibly high right now. Got to be. Exactly. And these next 2 weeks will kind of give you, because the trade deadline is right there. That's what's gonna tell it all. It's really these next 2 weeks. These next 2 weeks are gonna say if it's gonna probably be some type of movement at all. If the Jones family, we smart. The Jones family say we ain't doing nothing. They gonna say we gonna wait till the Diggs get out and he gonna play and all that type of stuff. I'm just saying. These next 2 weeks are gonna tell it all. Trade deadline, I believe, is in 2 weeks. These next 2 weeks are gonna tell it all. And we're on a bye. So, I mean, it's perfect. You get a bye week, so that's 3 weeks, really. That's 3. You'll get to whoever. If you're trading for somebody, they'll have a week to come in and get acquainted and all that type of stuff. If you're gonna do a coaching change as far as defensive coordinators, you got a bye week, which means, of course, don't be looking for nobody outside. If you do a coaching change for defensive coordinator, going to be promoted within. We already know who that's going to be. If it's a defensive coordinator, it's going to be Sorensen, which is who our special team coach. Nick Sorensen was the defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers last year. He's a transition. The system wouldn't change because you ain't changing no whole system. But you got a coach right there who coached defense last year. So this is not hard. And then if we're talking about trading Diggs away or whatever, Cowboys the Cowboys, man, if you listen to them talk and you read in between the lines, they trying to load up for next year. I'm just telling y'all, they're really gonna go after it next year. That don't mean free agency. That don't mean all that. It just mean that they really gonna go forward next year. And then of course, the money that they did not spend in salary cap rolls over into next year. And then as we all know, the salary cap keep going up, up, up. Some people have already kind of projected, say, 300 million next year for the cap, and that's crazy. Which means you can pay, free agents and all that type of stuff, but the Cowboys are cheap. They believe in numbers than one man. They believe in one, they believe in getting 3 for 1. So they believe in depth more than they believe in impact. You know what I'm saying? They're really, they just going through it this year. You have an offensive team that can get you some places. But I really believe they really are loading up for next year. And you'll see real aggression next year in the draft and maybe a few free agents. The core of this team, to be truthful, y'all, except on the defensive end. But the core of this team is almost built. The offense is built. You just got to see them just get better and better and better and see, how far they can take this thing. They are already built. We just need the defense to get, try to catch up. The offense is built. The identity is there. If they keep Pickens. If they keep Pickens, the offense is set. And then you got to figure out what you're going to do. Javonte Williams is on a 1-year deal as well. So you got to figure out what you're going to do with him too. I'm just saying. We just need, I think it's next year where we're going to see a lot of real stuff. Not this year though. I think that they would love to have more picks because they love the draft. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. I believe they trade Diggs away, it'll be for picks. It wouldn't be for no player. If it's a player, it's gonna be somebody that's less than Diggs. That's all. They ain't never trading for real impact. The sun will shine on a dog tail every now and then because somebody might say, well, you're wrong big time because they traded for Pickens. That's impact. You're absolutely right. But you got to go all the way back to Amari Cooper before you get something on equivalent to that. How many years is that in between? Just saying. We'll see. All right, I'm done. Man, look. Yeah. But they love the draft, though, Willie. You know that. They love draft picks. All right. I'm done. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Great show. We were just talking the last few minutes. Again, I got a New York Giant fan came here. He said Giants will never trade Lawrence. What are y'all talking? I'll trade Pickens for Dexter Lawrence on the Giants. And that's why he said that Carrazin. No. The Giants are banking on Neighbors to come back and, take it from there. The Giants going to be pretty good. If Dart does what he does, we're going to have a problem with Dart in a minute. They just need they got the running back. They need another one though, because Scatterboo runs so hard. You just can't imagine him staying healthy. But long as Scatterboo is healthy, he's a problem. And then you put Neighbors with that, it's gonna be crazy. So Giants gonna be all right. They already got a good defense. They ain't gonna go nowhere. You just need to add to that. That's all. You need to just add to the Giants. Giants gonna be a problem. So no, I don't think they would trade away Lawrence at all. And then the Cowboys are not about to help the Giants. And the Giants are not about to help the Cowboys. You don't trade with the end of the division. No, sir. I ain't helping nobody. I'm not helping the Giants, Eagles, or the Commanders in a trade. I'm not helping the San Francisco 49ers. I can't stand them. I'm not helping. Um, let's see who else in the NFC I can't stand. Well, that's really it. The 49ers. Just for old time's sake, since I'm 52 years old, I'm not helping the Pittsburgh Steelers. I hate the Steelers, even though we did trade with them to get Pickens, but I don't like the Steelers. That goes all the way back to the 70s. So y'all young folks, y'all don't understand the anger that I have for the 49ers and the Steelers in particular. But I'm not helping. I'm really not helping the NFC at all. Not with a player like Pickens. I'm not paying. I'm not helping if I'm trading Pickens, I'm trading him to the AFC. I don't care who it is. Just don't. I don't want to deal with you. So I'm trading you away. That's why I'm shocked that they traded Parsons within the NFC. I'm still shocked about that. Yeah, I'm not helping the Packers. I'm not helping nobody. I'm shocked that we traded. I thought for sure we were gonna trade Parsons. I thought he'd be in the AFC. Instead, we traded him to the Packers, a team that we always seem to see every year, and we just can't beat them. We improved this year by tying with them, but we can't beat them. We ain't beat them in years. You know what I'm saying? And the Packers are just gonna get better. Yeah, so I'm really trying to. Gady, listen, let me help you out. All right, I don't want you to fall in the trap. You're a new member. I believe Gady was my 3,000 member. I think he was. I think he was my 3,000 subscriber. So let me help you, Gady. Before you type anything else, stop typing. Listen to me. Listen, because you done fell into a trap that you don't know about. So as part of the Big Time Show family, I need to inform you of a few rules that you don't see in this chat right now. That's why you don't see it. The person that you are talking to, Kid Cowboy, the reason why this is your question. Let me hip you up to him real quick. So then you'll understand when he says things, you'll understand it. You said, explain how Dak won't be able to beat any other quarterback in our division when he already knows the record of Dak Prescott as far as the NFC East goes. He knows that. See, Gady, he don't like Dak Prescott. He don't like him at all. He don't. He blames everything on Dak. He blames right now the defense on Dak. He'll find a way. Trust me. He'll trust me. Trust me. He knows that the Cowboys had the number one offense in the league. They're number 2 now. He knows Dak has played well. He ain't gonna give him no credit. None. Let me hip you up, Gady. This is the same man that said that Trey Lance should start. Yeah, that Trey Lance that was with us last year. He's also said that Cooper Rush is better than Dak Prescott. He don't like Dak. He was the same one that said Dak didn't deserve no money. You should let him go, let him walk, don't pay him nothing, all that type of stuff. This is what he said. So in between him saying that he won't be able to beat any other quarterbacks in the division is because he don't like Dak. He don't like him. Don't like him. But also keep in mind, see what I'm saying? So all you gotta do is look at the comments. See, he done got called. He don't like it. I'm telling you about him now. See, he's also the same one that say CD didn't deserve no money. He's also the one that says get rid of Parsons. See, he don't want to pay the superstars. You don't want to do that. Now that part could be, debated, but he'll be the one, just like right now, knowing that the offense is lighting it up, he will come on here and say absolutely nothing. The reason why, because I done had shows right at the Cowboys, and Dak had a great game, and Pickens had a great game. He didn't give credit to nobody. He just said we lost, or we didn't play nobody. The team we won, he ain't gonna never give him credit. So, be careful how you take, because you'll be amazed. Trust me, Gator. Trust me, you're gonna be amazed. Welcome to the Big Time Show family. Kid Cowboys a member of the family too. You're just gonna be amazed with some of the things that he say. So much point that I choose to ignore him, because I know he ain't talking about nothing. Dak Prescott could go tomorrow 24 for 27, 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, 140 some odd QB rating, and he will still find a way to talk about the 3 incompletions that he made. See right there? See right here, Gator. This right here prove it. Look, watch this comment over the highlight. Watch this. Look at this. See right there? Look at it. See? I rest my case. I told you gonna be amazed. 88. CeeDee Lamb is an all-pro, 2-time, first team all-pro wide receiver. Lord have mercy. Which means he's one of the best. First team. That means you one of the top 2 receivers in the league. And this is what he says. See what I'm talking about? And here's the thing, though, Gator. He is a Cowboy fan. He is a Cowboy fan. He's just a Cowboy fan that do not like Dak Prescott. He do not like CeeDee Lamb. He didn't really like Parsons. And he don't want to pay nobody. He like Cooper Rush, though. He like Trey Lance, though. Don't waste your time, Gator. Now I done warned you. Now you go ahead and do what you do. He purposely waits in my show for the opportunity to throw a jab at that. And then that's when he gone for the rest of the way. If he can't find that opening, he'll sit there quiet. He ain't gonna say nothing. But he waits for the opportunity to throw any type of jab at that. That's what he does. Now I just gave you a crash course, Mr. Donnelly, on Kid Cowboy. So if you argue with him from now on, that's on you. It's on you. Yeah. No. See, guys, I told you you're gonna be amazed, but I'm gonna let you have it because this is your first time. I'm not amazed because I haven't seen it too long. See, everybody else in here, they already know. Everybody already know because they done seen Kid Cowboy. Kid Cowboy he's gotten blocked off shows. You hear me? See right there, watch this. And he's serious. You see this guy? Look. He's serious too. He's serious. See, everybody else is used to this. We already know how he is. He is serious. He's very serious about that. This is really his belief. For real. I'm serious. And if you want to fast forward to now, he likes Joe Milton more than he likes Dak Prescott. You know, if he liked Trey Lance, you know he loved Joe Milton. I'm just telling you. I'm gonna let you out. That's your last look, Gator. I gotta speed you up now because you're a little behind. It's your first day with us, and you subscribed and all that. You're part of the family. Matter of fact, Gator, hit that bell and turn on those notifications. That when you know when I come on. Hit that, put that live, that little bell that's beside the subscribe button. Make sure you click that. So when I go live, you'll get it on your phone, and here we go. But don't I'm gonna let you get all this shock out the way first, okay? Because you think he's saying something now. You ain't saying nothing yet. You ain't saying nothing yet. We already know. I don't block Kid Cowboy because he got a right to his opinion. But he's been blocked off a lot of my partner shows because he's just unbearable. I can tolerate it because I ignore him. I'm just doing this for you because I don't want you to be frustrated and keep typing and wasting all. See, watch this. See that? You reading? You reading this? Are you reading this? You reading this guy, Mr. Donnelly? Look, just look. I told you. You know, I ain't got to say nothing. He gonna do it himself. Look. Any knock against Dak. Keep that in mind now. His sole purpose is to knock Dak. So now he'll compare him to Flacco. How the sun shined on Flacco's tail one good time. And Flacco played incredibly well that game against Pittsburgh Thursday night. But now he's saying that, and everybody know that Dak Prescott is better than Joe Flacco. Everybody know that, except good old cow, good old kid cow. No. See, no. Don't see you falling in the trap. I'm trying to help you, Mr. Donnelly. He'll give Troy Aikman credit. He'll give Troy Aikman credit. He will. You ain't got to worry about that. He'll give Troy Aikman credit. Troy Aikman is the person he'll give credit to. He will. He'll give Troy Aikman credit. He will. That's a world champion. That's a Hall of Fame quarterback. You'd be crazy. Well, you'd be crazy not to give him that. He'll give that. See? That's all you got to do. I just want you to see Gated, because you're going to see Kid Cowboy in here. He's a part of the Big Time Show family, and he's going to be in here. I guarantee you, if we lose tomorrow, he definitely going to be in here. Because he gonna try to knock Dak upside his head. He gonna do that. And if we win, he'll be in here. He'll show up if we win. But he ain't gonna get Dak no credit. If Dak went 24 for 27, his whole purpose here is to come to talk about those 3 incompletions. That's what he gonna talk about. And with him, Dak has to be absolutely perfect. And then that ain't enough. He don't like him. He don't. It's just what it is. You see how he typing? Instead of just throwing names, I just be throwing. Dak better than all of them. Everybody know it too. That's all you got to do. All right. I just wanted to stay with you just for an extra minute so you can get kind of baptized. See? Just look at him. He blamed Dak for the front office. See? I told you. What? Look what he put down. Look. See? Dak is to blame for everything. Look, you offered Michael Parsons $200 million, so we had the money. You see what I'm saying? We had the money, but it ain't Jerry's fault. See what I'm saying, Gator? See, it's not Jerry and Steven's fault. It's Dak's fault. It's not Jerry and see. Look. See. You can't build a team around a $60 million quarterback, he said. So it's not Jerry's fault. It's not Steven's fault. It's Dak's fault. See? This is his sole purpose. Dak is the blame. I told you, all you got to do is just stay with me. You're getting a crash course on a person that if you choose to go back and forth with them, that's on you. But you don't have to, because I'm trying to help you. You're going to be frustrated messing with Kid Cowboy. You're going to be frustrated. Now, really, I appreciate you, because one thing Kid Cowboy is, he don't change. So I'm appreciative of his consistency. And I don't have to really teach no more, because just in these last 10 minutes, you got it all. Look what he writing down. Just look. You talk about Dak, he get on the floor, Doc. I told you, look at him. Look what he said. He ain't a true leader on the field. Everybody done seen it. He's a true leader. Everybody done seen it. From the organization, the owner, all the way down to the players. Other team players have said this is one of the best leaders in the league. And your Kid Cowboy says being a true leader. I rest my case. Got it? See, I noticed you done stopped typing, and I told you we're gonna stop. This is what he does. Welcome to the family, Mr. Donnelly. Welcome to the family. All right, y'all. I will be with you guys. Let me see. Depending on how I feel. I might come not directly after the game, but maybe a little bit later that evening and talk about it. If I don't come tomorrow night, I will come on Monday at some point. Monday. It might be during the ride. Of course, for those that know, I do the ride sometime early in the morning. I'm talking about like while I'm on my way to work, I'll do some content on the way to work, driving in, and might give my response then to the game at that particular time. All right. I appreciate all you guys, man. Thank you. We had over 3,000 now on YouTube, 3,000 subscribers. Incredible. That's great for me. I appreciate all of you, man, for coming to hang with me. Thank y'all. I will see y'all at some point, either tomorrow or Monday morning. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all. Go Cowboys. This has been the one and the only. No, let me stop. We got a new member, Mr. Donnelly. I don't know where I think you say you're from Oklahoma or Tulsa or somewhere in the Midwest. I don't know what your preference for music is, but we jazz our way out of here. I'm 52. I'm a smooth type guy. And so my intro and outro will make you clap your hands. I'm just going to see if you're doing it or not. Just stay tuned, got it. We out of here. I'm going to holler at y'all. This has been the one and the only, the big time show.